What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. And today we will be jumping right into the Valley reunion looks have been out for, I believe, the past throughout the week. And we finally have the looks and we finally have a reunion because we all know last year, season one, we did not get a reunion for the Valley. So it's really refreshing that we'll finally have some sort of closure when it comes on to the season and also the drama. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and to share my screen and we're just going to dive right into, and again, I must disclaimer say that I am not a fashion person, but I think I'm able to look on stuff and know if it looks good or it doesn't look good. So the first person we started off with we have is Danny. Now, Danny is always in this type of dressing. I'm not necessarily a fan of the look that he was trying to pull off. Like, it just seems like he just pulled some random stuff from his closet and decided that this is what he's going to wear to the reunion. It does not give me that he necessarily got a stylist or someone to help him with the dressing for the reunion. As again, it just feels like he went into his closet and just pulled some random looks and decided to just put them together and hope that it works. I have an idea with the style that he's trying to go with, but I'm just not a fan of this look on him. I think it would have been much more nicer look or cleaner looking if he just actually has got a tailored suit. I think that would have probably suited him more. Now, the next person we have is Nia. We all know Nia is pregnant. Well, not anymore, but at the time of filming, she was pregnant. And I like this dress on Nia. I just wish sometimes Nia will do something differently with her hair. Like, it's always let down, it's always to the side. I just wish she will do something a little bit different with the hair. The shoes, I'm not a fan of the shoes, but again, she's pregnant, so maybe she wore what was comfortable for her. But I'm not really a fan of the brown shoes with the white dress. I think she could have chose a different shoes, what would have probably made her a bit also feel comfortable in. The next person we have is Luke. Now, I like this color in Luke. This looks nice to me. The only thing is that I am basically not too sure of is the undershirt that he's trying to wear with the actual jacket of it all. I would probably try use. I'm just trying to wonder if this looks like a sheer because I kind of seen through his shirts, so it seems like a sheer type of material. I don't know. Something about it just seems a bit off, or just maybe it's how the picture is. Maybe when I'm actually watching the reunion, it looks better, but in this image, something about it seems off. But it's not bad. It's not like it's horrible, but I'm just not a huge fan of this look for Luke. But I love the color of the jacket and the pants on him basically. Oh, so this was also the jewelry was Kyle Chan. I'm not seeing the jewelry. I'm assuming the little chain that I'm seeing under there. The next person we have is Kristen. We also know Kristen was pregnant at the time. Congratulations as well to Kristen. You know, she just had her baby, and also Nia as well. We see this look on Kristen. I like this for Kristen. The makeup, she looks refreshed in the face. The hair looks good. The dress looks good. I love that little flowy. I like when persons, when they're pregnant, they wear those types of, those types of flowy type of materials. So it gives you that level of comfort. You don't feel like something is too sucked on you. But I like this on Kristen. The shoes I'm iffy about, but overall though, I think this is just very relaxed and very easy, basically. The next person is Janet. So we all know Janet is not my favorite person. I'm pretty sure she's not a lot of person's favorite person. But I will give credit where credit is due. This look actually looks good on Janet. Like, whoever, let me see who dressed her. Retrofit. Whoever did all of this basically, or the stylist was Tara. Good job. Like, this looks good. It fits her body, it fits her physique basically. I love that the hair is pulled back, it's not down, so it does not necessarily let the dress be like everything is too covered. You're not really seeing the style of the dress, so I actually enjoy this look overall basically on Janet. It really fits her. The makeup, everything is a point. So I'm really shocked to say that Janet actually came through for this reunion. The next person is Jason, and I like this on Jason as well. It was it the same stylist? Yep, same stylist. I like this look on Jason. The full black with there was no separation in color. It wasn't like he was wearing a black jacket, black pants, black shoes, and a white shirt. I like the full black, and I like the fact that this is tailored to him. It's not, oh, I picked this out of a closet and they tried it on, and it's literally too big or it's too tight. This is just perfect. I like the whole detail of the watch, everything. It just looks very perfect. I'm not a fan of Jason as well, especially this season, but I can give credit where credit is due. This looks really good. Brittany. Um, so the dress is by House of CB. I like the makeup. Looks better than what she was doing on Watch What Happens Live. That made her look like a clown. I like the hair. It looks very relaxed. It's not that clam thing that she kept on trying to do. The dress, I like the color. I just don't like what's going on in the front of the dress. I think it's too busy. And yeah, I'm just not a fan of the dress itself. Like something about it just seems off. And I think it just has to do with the patterns and stuff, what's going on in the front. It just gives me too much and make it stop. Jasmine. So I love this for Jasmine. Hair is up, not down, thankfully. We also have her in a color dress that fits her skin tone well. She looks moisturized. Her makeup is on point. Love this. One thing I wish though, and I realize it's a thing with most of them, is I wish there was some sort of jewelry. But I don't know if they didn't want to wear the jewelry because maybe it would have taken away from the dress. But I like this. Love the pose, leg outs. Yes, Jasmine. Yeah, you did this one well. the and the stylist is actually her. She actually styled this herself with the help from her fiance Melissa. Kudos to you. Ah, Jesse, Jesse, Jesse. I don't know what it is you were trying to pull off when it came on to this dressing. Now, this looks like someone who pulled a bunch of random shit and decided to put it together and hope that it works. Because I don't know exactly what it is that you were looking to accomplish when it came on to this look, but I ain't a fan of it. It looks very frumpy. It reminds me of the scene where we saw him in his underwear. Everything just looks, I don't like this. I don't know what it is you were trying to accomplish here with this look, but it's not cute. And you could do so much better. I don't know why you keep trying to dress yourself way much older than you actually are. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this look. And yeah, I'm just not a fan. The shoes, everything, the leg, the foot part looks like it needs moisturizing. Everything just looks not ready. We then have Michelle, who done a better job than her estranged husband, where she looks very simple. She has a little jewelry right here. Love the hair down. I think she always does the hair down, but I think she did something a bit different there. Like this dress. Do sometimes though, it gives me like wedding. Like maybe she's a bride or she's going to her friend's wedding. Like it gives me that, but I like that she kind of played it safe and not too much going on. I can't really see the front because of how she's posed in this, but it gives wedding, but it's not bad. Yeah. Then we do have is Jax Taylor. Now, Jax loves a blazer basically yeah. This is pretty much a Jax Taylor look. I like the color of the jacket and the white shirt underneath. I'm just not a fan of the pants. I don't like what's going on in the crotch area. Maybe it's just how he stood in the picture. It looks that way, but I'm just not a fan. Something with the pants just either seems it's a bit too tight in that area or something. But I'm just not a huge fan of the pants. And again, I'm just not a huge fan of Jax, basically. So I am just not feeling this look. And last but not least, we have is Zach. Now, Zach, you could have done way much better than this shit. The Who styled this shit? Didn't even say who styled it. Probably he styled it. I am not a huge fan of what Zach is wearing. It just looks very frumpy. It doesn't look tailored. It looks like he borrowed it from his boyfriend's closet or someone else's closet. It does not seem tailored to him. It seems like a last minute look. I think he looks better when he's in brighter colors because his personality seems to be a bit more out there. I'm just not a fan of this blah look. It just looks like I'm going to church. I don't know. The pants that looks like it needs to be tailored a bit more. The jacket, I don't know. Something about it just seems a bit off. And I think Zach could have done way much better. Maybe if he had maybe like a light pink shirt under the blazer, then or the jacket, I should say, maybe then it would look a bit more like a pop. But it just looks like he just blends in, kind of like what he's doing in the scenes. But yeah. For me, the best look, I would probably have to give it as a male. I would have to give it to Jason. Jason actually came through when it came on to his look for this reunion. For female, I would give it to actually Janet. I like this look on her. Not a fan of her either, but I like the look on Janet. For runner up, I would give it to runner up female. It would either be a tie between Jasmine or Kristen because this just looks I'm happy, relaxed, and glowing. Like it's either between Jasmine or Kristen. I would give a run up for female. And run up for male, I would probably more likely give it to Luke because I don't think the guys really brought it. Danny, I'm not sure. I'm understanding what he was trying to go for because this is just his style, this cowboy looking type of vibe. But I'm just not a fan of the look itself. And Luke, as I said, I'm not a fan of the undershirts. I think they could have used a different shirt, but I would probably give him as a runner up because we saw this. That's not a runner up. And then we saw this, maybe. But I don't think I want to give Jax anything right now. And then Zach, I just think the worst for me wouldn't be Zach. My worst would actually be is Jesse. Like this is just horrendous at this point. But let me know, guys, in the comment section what your thoughts were on the actual reunion looks. Let me know in the comment section. Remember, guys, to like the video and to subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.